My name is Molly Leighton, and my project title is Raising Them Right, Preventing Religious Oppression. I used photography. The image that I use in my flyers is of kids who are in a religious hate group called the Westboro Baptist Church. I learned about this church because I did a play in high school called The Laramie Project, which talks a lot about the Westboro Baptist Church because they had protested the funeral of a gay teenager who was murdered. I went on the church's website and I was completely appalled by everything that was on it. So I think it's really important that people realize that they need to give their kids the right to choose and the right to question. And I'm using the example of the Westboro Baptist Church as an extreme example of kids who have grown up in religiously oppressive environments and now have no way out. And it all started with the founder of the church, Fred Phelps, in 1947. The entire church is composed of his extended family members. So it's all about conditioning them from birth, brainwashing them from birth, and imposing your ideas early. So I created 4 different flyers. I interviewed 4 of my friends who are USC students between the ages of 18 and 20. And I introduced them to the topic of the church and showed them a little bit about them. And I interviewed them about what kind of environment they grew up in and how they want to translate that into their own family. Their reaction kind of paralleled my whole point of raising awareness because they were like, oh, I've never thought about, this before. They were almost kind of, as I was interviewing them, reflecting on their own past and reflecting on their own life, and they had maybe never thought about it too much before. In the images of the children protesting, they're smiling and they're happy and they're completely unaware of what's going on. But then the text is very bold, negative statements, brainwashed, no way out. So it's almost as if they have no idea what's happening to them. Whereas the pictures of my peers are more solemn, they have this silent confidence about them, but then their words are positive. Social networking today, people are very interested in photos and albums, and I think the visual medium is a good way to attract young people. I kind of try to go outside the box and use something, not necessarily start with the social issue, but start with something that I'd always felt strongly about, which was the church, and kind of draw out the root cause of that. Why is this happening? Kids need to know that they have the option to choose their beliefs, their sexual preferences, their ethics, their morals, and they can question what's around them.